Hello. In this video, you will see how you can get a turnkey business and quickly reach an income of more than €1,000 per month. How often do you think about where to get money for mortgage payments, utility bills, education for children, help for parents, travel, recreation, hobbies, gyms, spas, and perhaps for the development or maintenance of your own business? What would change in your life if you started earning 1,000 or more euros per month in addition to your existing income? Agree, it would definitely be easier for you to solve higher level issues. It's no secret that in order to have good money, you need to run your own business. Once, John Rockefeller has said, if you have little money, you have to do business. If there is no money at all, you need to do business urgently. Right now. But it is quite difficult to start a business from scratch, especially when there is not a lot of capital, experience, and understanding of which of the directions will definitely work. Let's take a look at a few business models that you could start developing. The very first variant that comes to mind for many people is their own private business. You can open a grocery or department store, spa, gym, private dance school, travel agency, cafe, and something like that. In this case, you yourself will be in charge of the development of your business. That is, you will be your own boss. You yourself will hire employees and decide what salaries you will pay them. You yourself will choose the direction of your business and how much to invest in it. But at the same time, you may be faced with certain issues that will need to be constantly resolved. Payment of rent for premises, unprofessionalism of hired employees, lack of demand for your business in a given area, competition, communication with regulatory authorities, search for additional investments, and so on. Your business income may not meet your expectations. You will constantly need to control your business, so you can only dream of a full-fledged vacation. You will feel constant fatigue, stress, lack of sleep, and what about conflicts with suppliers, employees, and competitors? You practically will not have the opportunity of normal communication with your family. You will not have time for this. And there are many other surprises that private entrepreneurs face you will have to experience. Many entrepreneurs agree that their own business is like a child. It needs to be raised for 7 to 10 years until it gets on its feet and starts to bring more or less good money. In addition, according to Forbes magazine, 8 from 10 such businesses go bankrupt within the first 18 months of their existence. If you are not afraid of such prospects, you may consider this business model. There is also the internet business. Now, a lot of young people are looking in this direction. Here, you can create websites for sale, create your own online store. You can sell your tutorials online. But there are also some peculiarities. This is a huge competition. You need to be a great professional in the direction you want to develop in order to stand out from the competitors and start making money. This is a long road to big money, even though there is no guarantee that you will reach it. Training in this business costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. But we want to start earning as soon as possible, and preferably good amounts. There is another business variant, which now we will talk about. It is a turnkey business, when you are offered an already running business with all the necessary documents, licenses, permits, equipment, staff, and business training. One of its varieties is franchising. You acquire a turnkey business from a parent company and develop your business according to a ready-made scheme. You can purchase franchises such as McDonald's, Schokoladnitze, Burger King, Starbucks, and many others, but such a business has its own nuances. As a rule, this is a large startup capital, and it is not a fact that the business will immediately start making a profit because there is a dependence on the location, on the competition around. It usually takes about 6 to 10 years to return the investment and break even. At the same time, no company will guarantee you such a result. And we want to be confident that by investing in business, we will have a development prospect and good profit. So let's consider one more variant of turnkey business, a referral business with an international company. In this case, you don't need a lot of startup capital, and you don't need to hire employees, and don't need to rent a room and depend on intermediaries. You don't need to purchase products and store leftover stocks. Everything here is created and thought out instead of you and for you. Agree, Before we start doing something, we always think, is there any sense in this from the point of view of potential profit? It is unlikely that you will be inspired by earnings of 300, 700, or even 1,000 euros if you have to work 2 to 3 times more and deprive yourself of the opportunity to communicate with your family, do your favorite hobby, meet friends, go to the gym, etc. You won't have time for that. We all want to live better, to have good real estate, drive expensive cars, travel the world, live in the country that we like. We do not want to depend at all on the political situation of the country and on the dollar exchange rate, on any boss, and on an alarm clock. But to live like this, you need good money. Therefore, a business with the prospect of earning even 1,000 to 3,000 euros will not change anything globally in your life. How do you like this idea? To get a business in which, in the long term, you can earn 5, 10,000, or more thousand euros per month. Think about what would change in your life if you could spend that amount of money on yourself and your family every month. Let's talk about the opportunities that allow having made a one-time investment. Return it in 1 to 2 months and receive a constantly growing income. Let's consider the structure of a referral business. Communicating with our friends, acquaintances, colleagues, we constantly share our opinion about some kind of public place, product, or service. When we like something, we with pleasure recommend it to our environment. For instance, while relaxing in the sanatorium, you have really liked the area, service, living conditions, and professionalism of the staff. And when your friends ask for your opinion, you will most likely recommend the sanatorium to them. Your opinion will be much more interesting for your friends than any advertisement. Or you have purchased a car. Acquaintances will surely ask for your opinion. As for matching the price and quality of your purchase, because when they want to buy a car for themselves, they will definitely remember what you have told them. Indeed, when making any decision, everyone wants to have confirmation of the correctness of their decision in the form of the opinion of friends. Remember, your acquaintances have probably asked you about your opinion. We most often choose a beauty salon, a dentist. We decide to watch a movie on someone's recommendation. Now let's see how you can build a business on recommendations. Imagine that after you have recommended a sanatorium to your friends in which you had a rest yourself, they went and also had a rest there and improved their health. You received gratitude from your friends and a percentage from the sanatorium's owner for the profit that he received thanks to you. Or a percentage of the profit from selling a car to your friends from a car dealership which you recommended. How often would you deal with such recommendations? Most likely regularly. After all, this does not oblige you to anything, but it is very pleasant and profitable. And if your friends would deal with the same recommendations, and you all would receive a certain percentage for such activities, and the company would save on advertising and send advertising budgets to pay you. Thus, a network of grateful referees would be built, who would be happy to share their opinions and earn money on it. This is the essence of the referral business. How do you like this opportunity for additional income? A referral business offers great opportunities and many advantages over other businesses for anyone looking for a quality change in their lives. At the same time, it does not matter how old you are, of what nationality you are, what kind of education you have, what income you have today, where you live. After all, it can be developed via the internet. You are a student or a housewife, a specialist or a private entrepreneur, a soldier and retired, or just a retired person. There is no need for large capital investments, and there is a guarantee that you will not go into the red and will not turn out to be bankrupt. In this business, everything is thought out instead of you and for you. You will not be left alone because there is step-by-step training and a ready-made algorithm of actions. There is a team of like-minded people and an environment of positive, purposeful people. You risk nothing, but you get the opportunity to develop your own business with the prospect of financial growth. We invite you to the webinar, where you will learn more about our offer and be able to consider it in more depth. Just register and receive your invitation to the webinar of your opportunities.